Right now, the entire crypto market is extremely volatile with over $1 billion liquidated over the last 24 hours. Even with the bullish news such as Trump announcing that Cardano, XRP, and Solana would be added to the US Strategic Crypto Reserve, this only managed to pump the market very briefly, where Bitcoin pumped to 95,000 but then swiftly dumped back down to its current price of 83,000. So when Bitcoin prices ranges like what has been doing since Trump won the US presidential election back in November, the real danger falls on altcoins, where they could potentially go down to zero as many altcoins are creating one lower low after another. So the strategy here is to find those altcoins that can survive this volatile period and make it out the other end where they could capitalize on the raging bull run when it starts. So here are my top safest altcoins that have the highest probability to survive this extremely volatile period and see big gains in the parabolic phase of the bull run. I must warn you that although these are not your 100x plays, it's important to have coins in your portfolio that are lower risk to bring stability and balance to your overall portfolio. And before we start, nothing in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own research. So the first set of the best, safest coins to buy and hold right now when the market is super volatile are coins that have been added to the Strategic Crypto Reserve. Since the US is holding these coins as part of the reserve of national assets, it's really unlikely we will see these coins go to zero. So of course we know that there's Bitcoin and Ethereum already part of that reserve. And just more recently, Trump has added Solana, XRP, and Cardano. He also mentioned in one of his tweets that he will be looking to add more cryptos to that reserve. So what are some of those cryptos? So let's have a look right here. And we found this post on X that will answer that question for us. So which tokens could be next in Trump's crypto reserve? Ethereum and ETH ETFs are already live, with Solana, XRP, and Cardano, highlighted by Trump, also expected to launch soon. The next potential additions to the US crypto reserves could be among the altcoins awaiting ETFs, including, and then if we actually open up this picture right here, we can see all the potential crypto coins that are next on the list. So we have Litecoin, which many consider to be an equivalent to Bitcoin. It came out in 2017. Also, you have HBAR, which is Hedera, which is a blockchain, and a lot of projects that are launched on it have a lot of travel to it. So, that'd be very interesting to see how that turns out. Also, one very interesting project right here is Polkadot, because one of the co-founders, his name is Gavin Wood, and he was actually the co-founder of Ethereum. So Ethereum is already part of Trump's reserve. So maybe that connection there will serve very, very well, and we'll see that it increases Polkadot's chances to get or to become part of that reserve. And also there's Chainlink as well, which is an Oracle, and Avalanche, and Dogecoin is another very interesting one, because if Dogecoin actually gets accepted as part of the reserve, does that now open up the doors to other memes? And one very prominent meme is the Trump meme. So if the Dogecoin gets put into part of the reserve, does that now open up the possibility for Trump's meme coin to now get added to that, the crypto strategic reserve as well? So that'd be very interesting to see how that unfolds with Dogecoin. And also there is Aptos, which many consider to be the main competitor or equivalent to Sui. So one good rule of thumb that could be a big hint as to which cryptos could be added to Trump's strategic crypto reserve are ones that either already have an ETF or have filed for their ETF and are waiting for approval. For example, if we go to this post here, we could see that there's an overview of the crypto ETF proposals on this post right here. So we could have a look at this chart, and if we look at the left hand side right here to see what cryptos are, we'll see that there's actually a lot of overlap with this chart or this picture right here. So you can see that right now there's Litecoin that's waiting for their ETF approval, which also happens to be one of the coins that could be potentially next on Trump's crypto reserve. So let's actually go back and forth to see the similarities. So you can see that Litecoin right here. Also now Litecoin has filed for the ETF. Now we know that Solana has been added, XRP has been added. Dogecoin could be a possibility according to this image right here. Also HBAR is one of them as well, and also with Polkadot. So if that's an indication of which cryptos could be next to be added to Trump's crypto reserve, is look for any crypto that has filed for their ETF and or will be filing for their ETF. And of course, we know that Ethereum and Bitcoin already had their spot Bitcoin or spot crypto ETFs approved last year in 2024. Also, one common trend of the cryptos that have already been added to the crypto reserve or are under consideration are all cryptos in the top 20. So for example, if we look at the list right here, we can see we have Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, and Cardano, which have all been added to the crypto reserve and they're all currently in the top 10. And next follows is Dogecoin, which is under consideration as a potential addition to the crypto reserve. And one that was not mentioned but has a very strong possibility of being added to the crypto reserve is Tron. And the bigger reason for that is because when we look at the news right here, Justin Sun, which is the founder of Tron, he invested $30 million in the DeFi project World Liberty Financial Token, which is linked to President Trump. So right here, there is a Tron and Donald Trump connection. So, it would not be surprising that we would see Tron be considered or added to the crypto reserve sometime in the future.